Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here. Well, we're on to the next week of the custom deliveries questline here in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Alright, so we have 6 deliveries to make this week. Good lord. Mighty meaty, I'm going to just... Nope. Block you! Just for the sake of the video, I mean, good lord. So, here are some I made earlier. Good lord. No, I'm just going to have to... No. You're being shamed. I don't care. So. And there we go. That's us all sorted with that. Cats have never struck me as particularly cheerful creatures, but even the most tenebrous tomcat will surely be moved to purr by all you've brought us. Give me a moment to present these gifts to Roaring Spring. Oh, thank you, cutscene. A resident cat lover insisted that he address you personally. I wanted to thank you for your many thoughtful donations. Their quality is astounding. The lab cats have taken to them straight away. Just seeing the joy writ plain upon their furry little faces has lifted the spirits of the whole team. That'll be the catnip I snuck into them. By and by, have you given any thought as to what sorts of research Roaring Spring and his crew of cat lovers might specialize in? It might defy expectations given what you've learned of them thus far, but any guesses? Given that they use a lot of cats, do we get options? Do we get options? Do we get options? Believe it or not, they're all experts in aero and ether dynamics, the studies of how air and ether move respectively. It's their comprehensive understanding of these mechanics which enabled them to devise not only the optimal form of our teeny tiny toy boat, haha, I love it that she calls it that, but that of its individual components as well. And the cats? Well, a cat always lands on its feet. So studying how a cat always does that, through travelling through the air and so forth, oh god, I swear that's the reason. So while we were all losing our heads over the ether burner, Roaring Stone and his colleagues were calmly ensuring we had somewhere to stick the damnable thing. Which brings me to a question, why is your laboratory overrun with felines? Did this dress finally break you? Not as such. Our kitties are the fluffy keystones of our latest intellectual challenge. Okay, so they weren't related to previous research, they're a new research subject. Okay. Dare I ask what? In the aftermath of the final days, we received a letter from an Eorzean naturalist named Margrat who stridently implored us to investigate a rather puzzling phenomenon. The spontaneous flight of traditionally flightless organisms. Ah, all the flying mounts! Shocking, yes. Imagine an Adamantoise or Dalmouse suddenly rising into the air and darting away. But while such incidents may seem queer and inexplicable, we believe we can identify the root cause, insofar as it relates to aviation at least. And once we know how these aerial feats were accomplished, we can assess which subjects may be manifesting latent abilities, and which ones may be outliers of one sort or another. For her part, Margrat seems convinced there are no outliers, that every subject was possessed of ancestral levitation predisposition, but regardless of the outcome, our research may revolutionize our understanding of aviation. Okay, we can kind of maybe help with this, because if you recall, back in the Elpis questline, Elpis at the time when the ancient research facility basically, 12,000, 14,000 years ago, everyone had a fascination with trying to make anything and everything fly. Indeed, even with my limited expertise, I can see the potential. Naturally, our first step was to observe flight gifted samples in captivity. Among those we collected, we found it. Ah! An enormous flying kitty cat! The fat... Oh god. Should we tell them what... Okay, before we go any further, the reason that cat can fly, according to the in-game information, if you purchase the Fat Cat mount from the Final Fantasy XIV store, the in-game information, the blurb that comes with it, it's a possessed dead cat. It's possessed by a ghost, basically. That's how it flies around. It's a ghost wearing a cat skin suit. So, I wonder if that translates to this. Such grace, such beauty, how could the air and ether not embrace you? How could the laws of nature not contort themselves to cradle your winsome curves? Yet a mystery remains, a fabulous fluffy mystery, one to which we'll devote our waking days to unravel. It's a void scent possessing a cat's corpse. I don't want to break it to you, but I'll leave that one to you to go. That's wonderful, Roaring Spring. I hope you all find fulfillment in both your pioneering research and your kitty's care. Thank you, Margrat. I know we shall. And thank you, my friend. We are fortunate to have been aided by such an accomplished gleaner. Yes, well, gleaner may have been the term I used to describe him for simplicity's sake, but truth be told, he isn't of the guild ship. This is the Archfiend, one of the scions who went aboard the Ragnarok. You get to have the evil grin now as you get to reveal that. What? Hello. So I've been waxing poetic about kitty cats too. No, commissioning kitty goods from... Dude, if it's anything... Oh. Dude. It feels to me. Ah! That's probably the polite term of going, whoops. Go and check on him later. You knew exactly what you were doing. You just wanted to see the shoe on the other foot, love. You knew exactly what you were doing. A facilitator of feline felicity. Oh, God. Yet there's still more work to be done if the resources of Sharlayan Hamlet are to have the myriad needs met. To that end, Margrat has a new favour to ask of you. Alright, who are we tormenting now? Oi, Hodge, I've come from a package. Where is it? Oh, God, you sound mad. Ooh! The items you requested were deemed non-essential. Non-essential? It is my willingness to toil away in these bland biscuit boxes you call laboratories non-essential. It is my motivation non-essential. Is it? You are free to purchase whatever you like with personal funds. You're a personal fund! I swear if she had black horns it'd be even more better because it'd be a good one. Ibuki, while I understand your frustration, you cannot simply unleash your concentrated ire all at once to effect the change. Nay, we must use the Paymasters' methods against their agents. As they slowly grind away at our spirits, so too must we wear down Hodge. I'll bear that in mind, Margrat. And how's your deadline looking? I'll deadline you if you ever lead with that again! Sorry. Clearly you do understand my frustration. I presume, like me, you've been trying to improve your team's work conditions, but to no avail. Precisely why I called you over. If the Thesaurus is giving you cold shoulder, we may be able to help. My neck and shoulder muscles are generally warm from prodigious use. You don't think this is going to be another cat thing, do you? Who knows? There's no end to delightful surprises here in Labyrinthos. Oh, God. You're in good hands, comrade. Comrade. How do you want to go? How do you want to commune this? As an extension of our special offer, let us provide you with the conveniences the Thesaurus won't. My exclusive gleaner is happy to procure anything your heart desires. You need but ask. Excuse me, why do you keep calling me your gleaner? I'm not sure what's going on, but far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. We would like monsters, fiends, feral beasts, void scent, primals, whatever you can provide. Miniatures, that is. Any size, style, or shape. Wood carvings, life-size cushions, soap, sculptures, endlessly anything. If you need specific examples, one of the Ironworks engineers is a war machina fanatic who crafts stunningly realistic replicas. Or you might reference the more simplistic mammoths created by that infamous Gridanian goldsmith. Yep, all the void scent ones for that one. That Ironworks engineer we might remember from the Weapon Quest line. Even if you can only manage supplies, we would be more than delighted to make our own miniatures, time permitting. Right, well, now that I've thoroughly embarrassed myself, thank you in advance, kind stranger. Ibuki was assigned to the Ragnar project as well. Any guesses to what her speciality is? Let me know when you think you figured it out, and when your first monstrous donation is ready for delivery. Okay, so Margrat and her team were involved with the engine. The last guy was involved with the, you know, dimensions and how air moves around inside your compartment. Ibuki, I have no idea at the minute. She seems quite ragey, however. Anyway, in true Blue Peter fashion... Oh good, you're back. I think Ibuki is green restless, so let's surround her with darling monstrosities before she launches a second assault upon Hodge. In true Blue Peter fashion, here's some I made earlier. Sounds like you're free to procure anything from grotesquely realistic clay sculptures to adorable plush creatures. Let me know that I humbly request permission to squeeze should your donation be of the latter persuasion. And that is our deliveries for the week. I expect your dedication, Jaffa. Hand-delivering commissions on time and with a smile. Now that's service. Despite what others may whisper, and occasionally declare loudly within earshot, I too strive for punctuality. Aware not for the bast management stipulating such aggressive deadlines, I might well have time for a smile or two. Alright, and that is all the deliveries handed in for this week. So, until next time, JaffaArchfiend, out.